Hello my friends, Boomy here once again with another video for you, my gaming brothers and sisters. How's everyone doing today? If you haven't heard, the internet is all a kerfuffle. The internet's on fire, more than usual, especially in the gaming circles. The engine building, making, whatever company, Unity. The Unity engine came out with probably one of the dumbest and stupidest, not a word, but we're going to use it, decisions ever when it comes to their new pricing policy, 20 cents per download, and also it's charged 20 cents a demo as well. So you've got a lot of indie developers and major developers pissed off at this company. They decided to change out their whole pricing policy and how they're going to do things. Pretty much consider it this way. They're going to tax the living hell out of, anyway, even though they did try to come back and walk it back a little, it honestly just pissed off even more people. But we're going to get into the article that explains all this. But before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I put a sponsor in, but I don't have a sponsor, but that totally came off that way. Unity, big wigs at Unity. What are you thinking? You just Budweisered yourself. Just stop. You are now the Liberty Safe of the gaming world. Good job. Anyways, getting an article right now by PC Gamer. Let's take a read of this right. Why every gamer developer is mad right now. Explain. This article is by Andy Chalk. Unity's new pricing scheme has brought developers together in a remarkable show of, yesterday, the game engine company Unity announced changes to its pricing plan that will see developers charge each time someone installs their game after certain revenue and installation thresholds are met. Stupid. Unity has been around since 2005 and probably will not be around after 2024. We'll see what happens. And is one of the most popular platforms for game creation used for big budget titans like Jensen, I've always get that wrong, Impact, as well as games like Vampire Survivors, Pokemon Go, Cuphead, Among Us, and Subnautica. I used to play that game. RimWorld, Battletech 18, and Hollow Knight. The reaction to the change, which is set to take effect on January 1st, 2024, has truly been something to behold. Everyone is mad, and they should be. They should be pissed off by this tax. That's what it is. It's a tax. This download thing, 20 cents a download, especially if you make it over, I believe it's like $200,000. It's a tax. That's what it is. God, we have enough taxes in this country. We don't need more. God, F you. That's all I'm saying. Let's continue. And I mean everyone with the classic Gary Oldman emphasis. Everyone. The backlash has been nothing short of furious. Individual developers and indie studios of different sizes all came together with a sort of unity that's usually only seen during international sporting events. Some developers predicted Unity would very quickly abandon the new pricing scheme. So far it has not. And as of this recording, I went to go look and they tried to walk it back a little bit. Tried to explain that, man, guys, only 90% of you guys will not be affected by this. But that just pissed off even more people, so they haven't walked it back as of the recording of this video. Others suggest parts of the plan, specifically the retroactive contract changes, might not even be legal, and many swore they'd walk away from the Unity engine completely. I have seen a lot of that, and we're going to go into some X tweets, X, Birdie, whatever the hell it's called now. Some companies talking about that. So Inner Sloth or Among Us, right? Yeah, they went on to say and said, we use Unity to make our games. This would harm not only us, but fellow game studios of all budgets and sizes. If this goes through, we'll delay content and features our players actually want to port our game elsewhere, as others also considering. But many developers won't have the time or means to do the same. Stop it, WTF. They're not wrong. These guys who did Inner Sloth, who did Among Us, they've got the money, right? But there's some indie guys who don't have the money, who will be destroyed by this. Listen, I am a capitalist all day long. I love business. Business is fine, from the small pop to the big boys. But at the same time, this is what happens when big companies lose sight and just see dollar signs. And, you have these people who aren't actually the real people, who don't live among us, if I may, who go like, I have a great idea. This idea is great. Ha, people will love it. Ha, why do they hate it? I don't understand. Because you're an idiot. That's why. Let's continue. Argo Crab said, hey gamers, today Unity the engine we use to make our games, announced that they'll soon be taking fee from developers for every copy of the game installed over a certain threshold, regardless of how that copy was obtained. Guess who has a somewhat highly anticipated game coming to Xbox Game Pass in 2024? That's right, it's us and a lot of other developers. That means another Crab's Treasure will be free to install for the 25 million Game Pass subscribers. If a fraction of those users download our game, Unity could take a fee that puts an enormous dent in our income and threatens the sustainability of our business. And that's before we even think about sales on other platforms, or pirated installs of our game, or even multiple installs by the same user. And that's something else people are talking about as well. People go in and just start, especially free-to-play games, just go like pirating it, right? They're going in and everyone's installing the game, millions of people installing the game, and that screws over the dev company hardcore. And these are people not even playing the game. They're just doing it to say, well, I hate this dev company, so let's just go install the game. Haha, you have to pay the price. Unity, you fucking morons. They continue, this decision puts us and countless other studios in position where we might not be able to justify using Unity for our future titles. If these changes aren't rolled back, we'll be heavily considering abandoning our wealth of Unity expertise, where we've accumulated over the years, and starting from scratch in a new game engine, which is really something we'd rather not do. On behalf of the dev community, we're calling on Unity to reverse the latest in a string of short-sighted, dumbass decisions, I added that in, that seem to prioritize shareholders over their product's actual users. I fucking hate it here. And now, like, they continue on with even more people talking about, like, this one, Devolver Digital's like, hey, man, definitely include what engine you're using in game pitches. It's important information. That's going to be big now. It's like, well, we use Unity. It's like, oh, dude, you can't, why did you do that? Now, dude, just come over here. You're not going to be, bent over backwards, gone and dry. With us, the Unity sucks. And that's pretty much what's going on now. And now Unity has found themselves in they never had to get in this situation, but they put themselves there. They went headfirst into the thing thinking, this is going to be fine. It's going to be great. Nope, they're just a bunch of dumbasses. That's what that is. And Nico Landfall also said very similar things as well. And he had Gary from Gary Newman. I love the blog titled, here's a blog about our favorite game engine company titled Unity Can Get Fucked. And yeah, this is stuff. You're getting this all over place. This is the main consensus, and here's a great one, all over the internet of what is going on. Unity, just why at the end of the day, this just does not make sense. Like right here, hello, yes, we're here to collect money for a game you released 10 years ago, and it's retroactive, right? And this is for it just, from a business point of view, for an actual business person, people who actually, understand business and aren't short-sighted like this, adding in the retroactive screws it up even more. Because, yeah, like he said, if you release the game with the Unity engine as your foundation, as your structure to build the game upon, 10 years ago, contract was completely different. But now it's retroactive, and say you sold, what, $250,000? And then you'll probably owe up about $20,000. What if you don't have that money? Unity, you literally shot yourself in the foot on this one. I just don't understand why or how some of these companies do this. Like, it boggles my mind, the depth of stupidity and short-sightedness from companies like this when it comes to, well, bullshit like this, pretty much. I just don't understand. Like, my brain cannot grasp it. I mean, a lot of people are like, well, they're just greedy. Yeah, I get that. That part I understand. But at the same time, there had to have been some logical person, maybe the janitor, who said, Guys, this is probably not a good idea. And there were people in Unity in the company who, when they heard about this weeks ago, were like, this is not a good idea. So you're probably going to see some resignations coming down the road, and you're probably going to see a stock price go way down to crapper. And I believe I heard somewhere that the CEO was selling shares of the company before this news broke. So yeah, there's a lot of legal questions here too about like breaking contract with people who made games years ago and all this jazz. Like, are they even allowed to do this? I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know. But it seems very shady as F on that one. So, yeah. What are your thoughts? Put them in a comment. Like, imagine if BioWare used Unity as their game engine. Good Lord. Oh, my. Or is it Broadsword now? Or would they be on the hook if that happens? Who knows? No one knows what's happening there at the moment. It's all in limbo. Anyways, my friends, let's continue the conversation in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on all this jazz right here. Because my thoughts are, it's just fucking stupid. And Unity, literally, they need to come back and say, never mind, our bad. We heard the complaints of everyone, and we decided that we cannot do this. We will not do this. We love our creators. We love our community, and because of that, because we respect them, because a lot of the community is like, well, you just broke trust with us, so we're out. Because we respect them, we're gonna walk it back. But even if they did that, I think at this point it's like, well, shoes, damage is done now. So who knows? Like, it has with like tons of companies out in IRL, or that have nothing to do with game companies, who do something really stupid and then tried to walk it back. Was like, nah, it's too late. Like Liberty Safe did that the other day. They tried to walk it back and change their policy, and a lot of people are still like, nah, screw you, Liberty Safe. We're not going to do that. Companies, think before you do. That's all we're saying. Think before you do. Anyways, comments in the comment section below. Make sure you hit that like button. The more likes we get, the more the algorithm likes us. Hit the share button and the notification button. Helps the channel out quite a bit. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Become part of the family here at BoomyNation, the freak show of YouTube, the black sheep of gaming. And as always, my friends, remember to be kind, is about community, and well, just don't be like Unity. There you go. I said it. Anyways, my friends, we'll see you. Have a great day.